Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today is the third and final installment in what? Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today is the third and final installment to my best of 2016. Holy moly. Damn. All right. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started. Today is going to be nothing but face products. So I will be covering primers, foundations, concealers, powders, blushes, highlighters, all of those things that go on the face. The first thing that I wanted to talk with you guys about as far as my favorites for 2016 is a foundation. It is the La Prairie Caviar Foundation. I don't actually have a bottle of it. I did buy it before Christmas and then returned it because I was suffering from a little bit of sticker shock. But I do really love it. That has definitely been a favorite. I have been using it since Thanksgiving, and I will say that it is a beautiful foundation that is skin-like, meaning that it just looks like I have flawless skin. It doesn't look like I wear foundation when I've got that on. The gal at Nordstrom only gave me a sample of the foundation. She didn't give me a sample of the concealer, so I haven't really tried that. I would be interested in trying the concealer as well. It's a twofer. You know, you get the little concealer on the top, you get the foundation on the bottom, and it is a pretty sizable bottle, and it does have SPF. Yeah, it is an ounce. It makes my skin look like I have perfect, flawless skin, not perfect, flawless foundation. The next foundation that I wanted to talk about is the Charlotte Tilbury Miracle Foundation, which I have on today. I love this foundation. A lot of people don't like it, but for my skin type, it actually works really well. I love the fact that this particular foundation has got a really nice luminosity to it. It is really pretty. I just love the way it looks on the skin. I just look nice and glowy without trying. And this is the bottle. Not to mention, I love the packaging. Love this packaging. Rose gold. I'm not even going to. And I am in the shade 7, which is medium right now. I did have to stop using this for a while because I did get some sun this past summer and I did darken up a little bit, but I am back to using this. I'm back to my natural skin, or my natural skin color. I'm back to being a lighter skin tone. Love this foundation. It has definitely been a big favorite of mine in 2016. The other product that I wanted to talk about, now moving on to concealers, I only have one on my list because I really only have one that I've truly loved this year, and it is the Urban Decay Naked Concealer. I don't have the bottle with me because I ran out and have since thrown it out, and I haven't bought any more because I've got other concealers that I'm trying to use up, but hands down, the Urban Decay Naked Concealer has been my favorite. Now, I know a lot of people talk about the Tarte Shape Tape, which is a very beautiful concealer, but my under eyes are dry, and that concealer doesn't perform as well for me as it does for other people. I do moisturize under my eyes. It's still not enough. The Naked Skin Concealer is got such a beautiful formula that works so well for my skin, and it doesn't crease. I can use it as a primer for eyeshadow. By the way, the Shape Tape doesn't work as well as a primer for eyeshadow on me, but the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer is just, it's so beautiful. It goes on really nicely. I don't have problems with creasing. I don't have problems with dryness. It works really well as a primer under eyeshadow, and holds up very well. The next thing that I wanted to talk about was the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Skin Perfecting Micro Powder, and I'm in number 2 medium. This is what the packaging looks like. This is my Ride or Die face powder. I absolutely love it. It does such a great job at blurring the pores on my face and giving me a beautiful finish. It's very complimentary to the Charlotte Tilbury foundation, Works well with any foundation though, truth be told. And look at, you know that I love it because look at this. I've hit pan and I am just keeping going and using it until I run out. I really do need to get a backup. It is very finely milled, but it is an extremely, extremely beautiful powder. I cannot stress that enough. The next thing that I wanted to talk with you guys about is contour. And one of the ones that has made it to my list is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contouring Palette Contour in Dulce de Leche, and I am talking more specifically about the contour. I hate this powder, do not like it. It looks horrible under my eyes. I did get the other one, I think it's called Caramel Toffee, the other one of these that's a little warmer, and it has a banana powder, and the banana powder's really nice. But the contour in this palette is beautiful. It is so, it's the perfect, first of all, it's a perfect contour shade. It goes on and creates a shadow. You can't see it necessarily on camera, maybe you can a little bit. But it is very, very soft and finely milled. And for drugstore, this has got to be one of the best contour powders that's out there at the drugstore, in my opinion. It's got the perfect tone. It's not too warm. It's not too cool. It's very nice and neutral. Reminds me a lot of the Benefit Hoola bronzer in the tone that it has. It does great at contouring, and you can use it as a bronzer. I use it to contour my nose. You know, it's just a great, great contour and is super inexpensive. I think this is like $4 maybe. The next contour product that I wanted to talk about is the Too Faced Cocoa Contour, which you've seen me use on my channel quite a bit. First of all, it smells like chocolate. You know, everybody talks about that, not going to get into it. But really what I enjoy about this palette are the contour and the bronzer shades. The medium cocoa is, again, the perfect contour shade. It's not too warm. It's not too cool. It is just right for creating a great contour. And then of course you've got your dark cocoa here, which is a bit warmer. And what I really like about this palette is that I've got, you know, both of these easily and readily available. So I love the fact that I've got both of these here, you know, to work with in one. I don't have to have two separate, you know, contour bronzers. I don't really like the highlighter that they included because it is very chunky. You know, it's got glitters in it and they're visible glitters, and I don't like that. And then I don't use this, you know, this highlighting powder. This is called Light Cocoa. I don't use it because it is very similar to the Wet n Wild one. It is just too creamy, you know, too much of a cream color for my skin. It just emphasizes the wrong things under my eye, so I don't really use it at all for that. I really primarily stick to the bronzer and the contour powder that is in this palette. Then I wanted to talk about the Marc Jacobs 60 Hi-Fi filter. You've seen me use this a lot on my channel. As you can tell, I've hit pan on both sides. Now for me, this is perfect because it is a nice contour powder. It does have kind of like a neutral tone to it, but it also has a little bit of warmth. So this is the one contour powder that I will use as contour bronzer. You know, I don't have a problem using it on my temples and, you know, in the perimeter of my face because it does have a little bit more warmth in it than the Wet n Wild one or the Too Faced medium cocoa. And you can see it right there. It's just a beautiful, soft, finely milled powder. I will say that this is a very close dupe. It is a very finely milled powder. It feels so nice. And then the yellow powder that it has is perfect for my skin tone, for under my eyes. I'm not using it today, but I have used it quite a bit, obviously. I really love it for the same reasons as I love the contour powder, and I would have to say that this is probably even more finely milled than the contour powder, and it is a perfect banana shade for my skin. Beautiful, beautiful finish. Cannot complain. It has been a favorite. I have reached for it frequently in this last year, as you can tell. I also really, really, really love the NYX HD Finishing Powder in Banana, and it is this right here. It is my ride or die. I can see that it is starting to get, you know, a little bit of a a little bit of a dip in there because I do use it frequently. I think I'm probably going to be hitting pan on it pretty soon. My favorite way of using this is with a damp beauty blender and putting it just under my eyes or any place that I may have highlighted. Yeah, this stuff is so nice. It is, again, very finely milled. It is so complementary to my skin tone. There it is right there. It just feels high end. I mean, you know, for being a NYX product and probably not being over $8, it's probably maybe in that neighborhood of $8. It is a really, really great banana powder, setting powder for concealer. And I absolutely love it. I use it almost every day for the last few months. Moving on to blush. And the first blush that I want to talk about that was like totally took me by surprise, and you know, I just have been using these constantly nonstop, and it is the e.l.f. blush palettes. And I've got both the light and the dark, and here they are. Right now I'm using the dark tones because it is winter and I tend to go deeper tones during the winter. So I have been using this one a lot, but in the summertime when I bought this one, I was constantly going to it, and I think I may start going back to it now because the tones are a little bit pinkier and rosier, and these are of course deeper and more red toned. These are both really, really beautiful, beautiful blush formulations. A very little bit goes a long way. Look at that. I mean, they are so pigmented. You have to be very, very careful when you use these. You know, you just tap your brush in lightly, make sure to tap off some of the excess, and then apply it to your face. But they show up and they last. These are inexpensive. They're e.l.f. products. You know, they're not like crazily priced, but they are amazingly pigmented and really, really high quality. Bonus, although I have yet to be able to accomplish this, these guys pop out. You can pop them out and you can interchange them if you want to. I haven't. I haven't been successful. Not that I've really tried, but you know, because I worry about breaking them. But you can, you know, change these out if you need to. I mean, it's a no-brainer. These are beautiful and they are so affordably priced and they last all day long. That's all I gotta say. The other blush that I am really impressed and in love with is the Wet n Wild Color Icon Blush in Mellow Wine. I'm wearing it today and it is just so beautiful. It is the best neutral blush that I own, and it is just a really nice kind of like nude blush for my skin tone, I guess is what you would call it. It's like a peachy color. It is really, really nice. The powder is beautiful. Its longevity is great. I paid $3 for it. This is one of the best blushes, and it makes me want to try the others in their range. So I probably will be picking up a few more of these, but I really, really love Mellow Wine. Great neutral blush that goes with any eye look that you choose to pair it with. It's just a wonderful go-to color. The other blush that I want to talk about is more about the formula. It is the Clinique Pop blushes, and I've got here, I have Rosy Pop, which is also a very, very beautiful blush. I love it as much as I love Peach Pop. And the thing I like about these, one, first of all, how can you not love this embossed Gerbera daisy? I love the packaging. I mean, it's just so pretty, and then you have this embossed daisy and forget about it. But what I really, really love about these blushes, not just the peach or the rose pop, but just the blushes in general, is the formula. And that's what this color looks like. What I really, really appreciate about the Clinique Pop blushes is that the finish. I mean, it is just a beautiful kind of like, it just looks like you're glowing from within. It has a sheen to it, a luminosity, very similar to the Magic Foundation, right? Where it is, it's just like luminous and beautiful, and it just looks like you were born this way. I mean, you know, it just looks like it's really just a part of your skin. And it's really pretty, both of the colors, any of the colors that they have. And I really, really love this formula. It has been a favorite, you know, and I bought the Rosy Pop actually in 2016. I bought it this year and I love using it. Yeah, I really enjoyed this color and the Peach Pop both, and I want to get more of these. I just haven't. Next, I'm going to talk about primers. It is the Dr. Brandt Pores No More primer. It minimizes pores, it absorbs oils, it mattifies, and yes, check, check, and check. It does all three of those things. This is my finished one. You'll be seeing it again in my empties. And of all of the different primers that I've tried this year, I really, really love this one. It is better than the Benefit Professional in my opinion. This one, hands down, is my absolute favorite. I am going to go out and get a full size. I completely forgot that I really like this until I started making my my favorites list. And I'm like, oh my God, my Dr. Brandt Pores No More, I need to go get some. And this one I can put on all over my face. I wear it all over. I don't just focus it in one area because it is not drying. It does well both in my oily zones and in my normal, in my normal areas on my face. I have really been enjoying the Rimmel London Stay Matte Primer, which is this one right here. I do not use this one all over my face though, because it is drying. It reminds me of the Becca oil-free mattifying primer in that it is really, really thick. You know, it's got this consistency to it that is just really, really heavy, I think. Not in a bad way though, don't get me wrong. It's not a bad kind of heavy, but it is definitely not something that I will put on all over my face because I feel that it probably can be a bit drying since it is made for oily skin. I only use it here and on my nose and here on my cheeks where I get oily. You've seen me put this on camera. You know where I wear it. If you haven't, you should check out some of my tutorials because you will see it there. I really am enjoying it though. It really does really keep the oils under control in my oily area in my T-zone. So yeah. Absolutely love both of these primers for different reasons, but they're both very good. Where was I? Oh yes, highlighters. Highlighters, highlighters, highlighters. I love highlighters. As we age, you know, we don't want to use products that emphasize texture, so you have to be careful with highlighters as you're getting older, and especially in this area here where a lot of us, you know, are getting crow's feet or wrinkles, and highlighters will sometimes emphasize that, or if you've got like texture on your skin, it will definitely emphasize that. But I do have a group of highlighters that I absolutely love and that I've been using a lot this year. The first one is the Hourglass Ambient Strobe Lighting Powder, and this is in Euphoric Strobe Light. So this was Hourglass's attempt at highlighters, and I got this one. I bought it off of Sephora, and I just wanted to give it a try because I wanted to do a feature on my blog for highlighting for aging skin, and I really, really like this one. And now I wear this one when I want to have a subtle highlight. I don't want like something that's going to be glowing up to the sky. I just use this when I want to be a little more subtle, and it is very, very pretty. It is a really nice pale kind of champagne-y kind of color. And you can see it right there, and as you can see, it is not overly conspicuous. It's not very shiny, but it does bring some highlight to the upper cheekbones and to the nose, and you know, wherever you choose to put it, it will provide a little bit of reflection and a little bit of light to those areas. So this is really, really good if you don't like to highlight a lot, or if you are worried about texture, because this will not emphasize texture as much as other highlighters will. It is just really, really beautiful. You almost have like this candlelit type glow to your skin. The next highlighters that I want to talk about are so pretty. I absolutely love them. I bought the Anastasia That Glow palette, and I got it was That Glow, right? The warmer toned one. And I pulled out my two favorites to show you today. And here they are, and these are beautiful. They look very similar. There are some differences that maybe the camera is not picking up on, but that you can definitely see when you look at them in person. Very subtle differences though. My two favorites are Bubbly, Dripping in Gold. So this is Bubbly, this is Dripping in Gold. So this is a little bit more champagne-y, this is a bit more gold, and both of them are so pretty. The texture is so beautiful. It's soft, I mean, and they go on really, really beautifully. and really do a great job at illuminating the skin without being chunky. They're not at all glittery. They are definitely a shimmer, and just look so pretty on the skin in the high points. And you can see it right there and right there. You can definitely tell the champagniness now and the gold on the skin. Again, brighter than the Hourglass highlighter, but still not crazy, you know, not insanely glowy. I do put this on, and then I put Fix Plus on to kind of help emphasize the glow. And these two are just amazing. Anastasia Beverly Hills for the That Glow palettes, and I'm so sad that she's discontinued them, I think, is what I've heard. If not, let me know in the comments down below, because it is a shame that she has decided to discontinue these, if that's the case, because they are absolutely beautiful. Of course, I will have these for a very long time. I have not even made a dent in them, because a very little goes a long way. You really don't need to pile these on unless you really want to. You're gonna get a beautiful glow regardless, but these are absolutely gorgeous. They will be with me for a while yet, but I'm just sad that if you guys don't have these, that you may have a hard time finding them. I did reach for them quite a bit. I still do. I do reach for them quite a bit, but the one that I'm about to show next has really been the one that I've been diving in for constantly. The last product, finally. The last thing that I wanted to talk with you guys about is the highlighter that I have just loved, and no words, no words. Look at it, look at it, look at it. It's so beautiful. It is the Makeup Forever Pro Light Fusion highlighter in number 2 gold, and it is gold. Look at that. It's just absolutely gorgeous. And let me put it on right here. It is what I am wearing on my cheeks and on my high points today. It's right there. And hello, highlighter. I'm not one to shy away from highlight. You know, I love me some good highlight, and that is some good highlight. It's just my obsession recently. I cannot put this down. I keep going for it again and again and again. And today too, as you can tell, I am nice and glowy. I love it. It is just so pretty. I wasn't even in the market for a new highlight, and I swatched it and I'm like, yoink, I took the last one. I am so happy that I did. It is just, whoo. Yes, it's beautiful. Look at it. And I lied. I still have more products to talk about. Okay, almost done though. Almost done. The next product that I wanted to talk with you about is the Garnier Micellar Cleansing Water. And I love this stuff. This is my second one. I've already gone through one. This is really a really nice cleansing water. It really does a great job at removing makeup except waterproof. I accidentally bought a waterproof mascara, and it didn't do a very good job taking it off. And I hate waterproof mascaras, just saying. But it does a really great job at taking off other waterproof products though. It does really good at taking off like waterproof liners, makeup. I use it primarily for my eye makeup, you know, to remove it. What I do is I soak a couple of cotton pads with it, and then I let it sit on my face, and I just let them sit there and dissolve all the makeup, and it just makes it easier to remove. You know, you have to be very gentle around your eyes. The one thing I will say though is that it doesn't do a very good job at taking off lash glue either. I imagine the waterproof one, which has a little bit of oil in it, would probably be better at taking off the eyelash glue. I've been using castor oil on my eyelashes, and that does the trick. That castor oil dissolves all of the glue that I have around my eyelashes lately. I'm using the castor oil to try and grow my lashes. It does a really great job though at taking off the rest of the makeup on your face if you so choose. I just use it for my eyes primarily. Sometimes if I'm not wearing a lot of heavy eye makeup and there's still a lot of liquid and the cotton pads, then I'll take it and I'll start running it over my face and using it instead of a makeup wipe to take off my face makeup. But it does a great job, and it's very gentle, and it's drugstore. It doesn't cost a lot. I don't remember how much it costs, but this one has no oil, alcohol, or fragrance, which is true. It does not. Very gentle on the skin. If you guys have recommendations for cleansing waters, because I really like that, they're gentle and they're really cool. Let me know if there's one that you really enjoy using. The last face product that I want to talk about is my absolute favorite, and I'm so embarrassed because sometimes I forget to bring it with me into my filming room and I don't put it on. But I do when I do my makeup, at, you know, at my vanity every day, in my bathroom. Vanity, I make it sound all fancy. In my bathroom every day where I've got all of my day-to-day makeup, I do use it every single day, and it is my MAC Fix Plus spray. I think I am developing a very unhealthy addiction to this stuff because I love it. I absolutely love how my skin feels when I put this on after makeup. It really does a wonderful job of blending all of the powders, and they kind of all melt together. Setting sprays will do the same thing, but I don't think they do it at the level that the MAC Fix Plus does. I am just so addicted to this stuff. I love it. I love it. I love it. I look forward to it. Really, I kid you not. I look forward to putting this on my face, you know, every day. And I am so sorry that I don't always remember to put it on or remember to bring it with me when I come to do my makeup in my filming room, because I am in a separate location from where I do my day-to-day makeup. It's got cult status on YouTube, so likely you have, or at least have heard about it. If you haven't tried it, I would definitely give it a shot. I didn't like it at first, you know. I thought it made my face look kind of oily, but I got over it because it really does a great job. And it doesn't make my face look oily. It was just kind of temporary. I think it's the glycerin that kind of gives you that glistening look, but it goes away. And I really just love the way it just brings all of the powders together, you know, and makes them seamless. So if you go ham on your highlighter, just spray a little Fix Plus. It's going to cause it to brighten up a lot, but it will also help it to melt into everything else. And it just all looks very cohesive on your face. All right. That is craziness. Wow. I have been filming for 3.5 hours. All right, kids. Well, that is everything that I have for my 2016 favorites. One last time, you guys are my absolute favorite in 2016. Thank you so much for sticking with me. Thank you for subscribing if you have already subscribed. If you have not subscribed, hit that subscribe button so that you'll know when I have new content. Also hit the little bell. I've been forgetting to mention that in my previous installments, but I talk about it all the time. Anyway, thank you to everybody that has come back again and again to watch me this year. You guys are my absolute favorite of 2016. You know, I used to do this YouTube thing for myself, and I have come to find in some of the, you know, dialogue and the back and forth that I've had with those folks who come back to watch me again and again and again, that I am not just doing this for me. I do it for you guys. You know, if I don't film, I think about you guys and I'm like, oh my God, I'm disappointing my friends, you know, because I'm not there. And I really want to tell you once again that I truly appreciate you coming by and watching, and those of you guys who come back again and again, really from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys. I'm having so much fun talking with you guys. You guys ask me questions, I answer, and back and forth. It's a great dialogue. It's a great opportunity to form a community that is, I believe, that is underrepresented on YouTube, and that is the over 40 group, the over 40 beauty lover. My goal for 2017 is to grow this area of YouTube, to be a part of growth in this area on YouTube, because a lot of the people that are out there putting content are a lot younger than me, and those of us that are aging have different issues that we deal with and different concerns and different likes and dislikes, you know, because we've got more experience and we have a lot more knowledge, and we are fighting a different battle. It's more about trying to improve the skin and trying to improve health and trying to do this and that are concerns that are relevant to the over 40 YouTube community. Thank you so very much for letting me be a part of your life and letting me come into your onto your phone or onto your tablet or into your on your laptop, wherever it is that you watch YouTube. Thank you, thank you, thank you for allowing me to come into your life and talk about the things that I have a passion for. I have always had this passion my entire life for makeup, and now I have an outlet. And you guys are out there listening and talking and conversing and, you know, actually taking what I say to heart. And I really, really do appreciate that. You know, I really, really am very, very grateful to have you. And you guys are definitely my favorite in 2016. I look forward to a great 2017 with y'all. You know, I will be giving you a lot more content in the next year. I have some goals written out for myself, and I am so happy that you guys are going to be a part of all of this with me. Again, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and Happy New Year to everybody. Please be safe. Please be sound. And yeah, all right. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for hanging out. Subscribe if you haven't. Follow me on social media. All of it is down below. And I think that is all. Bye, guys. The Cherry Skies, this color is, oh my God, it is one of the most beautiful reds that I own. That's it right there. I love, love, love wearing Cherry Skies.